Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you chapter Motions of the Earth from Geography. In ancient times, humans believed that the earth was stationary and that the other heavenly bodies moved around it. We know that the earth only appears to be stationary. In fact, it spins around its axis from west to east. We know this as the sun seems to move in the sky from east to west every day. In a moving train, trees, telephone poles, etc. seem to move past in the opposite direction, but it is the train that moves and not the objects. In the same way, it is the earth, not the sun, which is moving. Now, what is the rotation? The movement of the earth around its axis is called rotation. What is orbit? The earth moves round the sun along a fixed path called its orbit. Now, what is a revolution? The motion of the earth around the sun is called revolution. The axis of the earth, which is an imaginary line joining the north and south poles, is not vertical. It is tilted and makes an angle of 66.5 degrees with the plane of the Earth's orbit. This is known as the inclination of the Earth's axis. The inclination is always in the same direction. Now, the rotation of the Earth. So, I have already told you that the spinning of the earth around its axis is called rotation. The earth is tilted on its axis. The axis makes an angle of 23.5 degree with the perpendicular to the plane of the earth's orbit. This means that the axis is inclined at an angle of 66.5 degree from the orbital plane. Because of this tilt, the northern and southern hemisphere lean towards and away from the sun. In turn, rotation divides the earth into a lighted half and a dark half. The circle that separates the dark part from the lighted part is known as the circle of illumination. Now, what